What up? It's your boy. No. Hey, all you cool cats and kittens. No. What up? It's Mr. T making our first video lesson. Uh, Trying new things out, checking to see what works. I wanted to cover some classic stuff with you today, just a bit, just a pinch. Um, First off, hope all y'all are doing good, safe. Maybe watching this video that I'm sending out, keeping up with your classwork. Not too crazy at home with the family. My family's doing awesome. Everything's good. Remy just had his first birthday. Y'all missed out on that. Would have been great. Um, I'll just go straight through with the lesson, and then we can talk about things after online or through our Discord if you're on that. All right, guys, here we have a virus demo, and I want you to look at this because you're going to have to give me three logic statements. That is your if-then statements. If this happens, then what happens as a result of it? Example would be if I press A, then Mario jumps. I always use that one. So let's look at this virus demo and see what you can tell me about it. I want three logic statements based off of this. Just realizing now, this would have benefited from some sound effects, some audios. So again, you're looking for three logic statements that happen. If this happens, then what happens? And I hate to do it, but a quick little PowerPoint. So we have early play, development of coordination, muscle memory, and motor skills are a few benefits of playing. Controlling a mouse or game controller involves hand-eye coordination. Muscle memory is how the muscles in the body remember how to react. Brain extremity pathways are the connections from the brain to movement points throughout the body. An intellectual competition. Puzzles require the player to mentally analyze and solve a problem. Board games require two or more players to engage in mental competition. These games may have more elaborate game pieces than puzzles and may have a theme. Card games involve using a series of uniquely printed cards within the set rules of a game. Now, these are all still used, but mostly pre-video games. But these are some old school ways of playing playing games. Games for personal development. Cognitive development is the building of intelligence through learning, remembering, and problem solving. Motor skills development involves learning to control muscles to perform necessary tasks. Now, cognitive development is usually built through puzzles, board games, card games, games that require you to take your time and think. And motor skills are usually developed by your faster games, your faster paced games, action based games, first person shooters, games that require you to think faster. This right here is an old school version of Pong. We have here a paddle and a paddle. These are the two players that we're playing. Our score up here. We've built similar things like this in my classroom. And we have the ball that is bounced side to the player. And this was old school table tennis. This was one of the first video games made. Well, not first. Yeah, one of the first video games made that made a whole bunch of money. Now, this game was on the Atari 2600. However, it was originally on something else. Here we have a very old video game console. I love the wooden trim on this. We have some toggle switches. Love playing with those as a kid. And we have our user interface right here, which is just a arcade stick with one single button. One of the old boxes here, and this is what the old game cartridges used to look like, Asteroids. So, on Show Me What You Learned, what do you assume the player user interface to look like for the original Pong? Do you feel that your motor skills have improved due to playing games? Why or why not? What would make you want to play the old Pong? What would make you want to play the new one? And finally, give me three logic statements that you saw in my virus demo. And here is the new Pong. There we go. This, of course, is played on VR, virtual headset.
When a trailer gets you excited to play a VR
Ooh,
ping pong game,
we don't want audio.
when does
We have the score on the side, and we have these players actually swinging away with virtual controllers. So what would make you want to play the old school Pong, and what would make you want to play this newer VR Pong? All right, guys, the questions will be before or after this video. Short 4 questions. And lastly, stay safe. I really miss you guys.